My Gfriend's contract termination and disbandment is one of the weirdest and most fucked up K-pop disbandments, because this whole process was extremely messed up, and hopefully this thread will help explain why fans are so mad. 1. The termination date. In May 18th, Tensasia posted an article stating Gfriend is leaving their company and might disband. 5 minutes later, Source Music puts out a statement on Weverse confirming the leaked article. Gfriend's contract will be terminated in 4 days on the 22nd. To be clear, Source Music only released their statement after the news was leaked. If Tensasia hadn't published that article, when would fans have found out? The day the contract ended. Usually, companies will tell fans when a group is entering a contract renewal period. If a group chooses not to renew, there may be a goodbye album, MV, or even just a final greeting. All we got was this collage that probably took like 5 minutes to make, and a 4 days heads up. 2. There were absolutely no signs Gfriend might disband. In 2020, Gfriend released 2 of their best-selling albums, Maga, one of their most internationally successful songs, and sold out all their new merch. The members often talked about their future plans as Gfriend. Everything was normal even the last few days before the announcement. The members frequently talked with fans on Weverse and made Instagram posts. G even held a live literally the night before it. Source Music staff and others who work with Gfriend are also shocked by the announcement. 3. Gfriend still has ongoing projects. When the news was leaked, U2 was in a series called U2 as Harley Quinn, and not all of the episodes had been released yet. The series staff had to rush and release 2 videos a week instead of 1 to finish the series quickly. Yerin is an MC currently for Everytime Season 3 along with Cho and Jiyeon. Only some of the episodes had already been filmed when the news was leaked. Yerin is still an MC for the remainder of the episodes, even without the company to support her. Unha recorded an OST for the wet tune The Stairway of Time, which was released after May 22nd, when the contracts were terminated. U2 recorded an OST back in April. She confirmed this on Instagram, which was also released after the contract termination. Gfriend posts their schedule for every week on their fan cafe, and the schedule indicated that we would get additional content, mainly YouTube clips, after May 22nd. After the news was leaked, Source Music quickly deleted the schedule, and fans never got the filmed content. 4. Fan response. Because a lot of things were still unclear, fans put out a statement to Source Music and Hive. We asked for a reason for disbandment, refunds for ongoing paid content, and other things. K-fans also emailed Hive Insight to ask about Gfriend content in the new museum. 2 days later, Source Music responded to fan demands with a second statement. In their first statement, Source Music said the decision had been made after lengthy discussions. But in this one, they said there had not been enough time to figure out answers to all our concerns. Nonetheless, the statement Source Music put out did at least acknowledge fan concerns, so the next tweets will talk about how the company handled refunds and whatnot. And yet it didn't turn out good. Wait, 2020, Gfriend was supposed to have a fan sign for Crossroads that did not occur because of COVID-19. Instead of canceling the event altogether, Source Music announced they would postpone the event to a later date, and for this reason, did not refund fans. Although Source Music had ample time to reschedule this event virtually, they did not, so fans demanded refunds. In their updated statement, Source Music said Kakao Entertainment, the event organizer, would contact those fans regarding refunds. His statement was released May 20th. 2 weeks later, on June 3rd, Source Music released another statement. They gave links to a Google form where fans could give personal info and receive refunds. They also gave an email for fans to contact with additional questions, but they spelled their own email wrong. Hive Insight. K-fans emailed Hive Insight to ask what will happen to Gfriend exhibits in the museum. On May 20th, we received a response saying this was still being discussed and apologizing for not providing a satisfactory answer. Then on the morning of June 3rd, Hive Insight posted a video of the museum's virtual tour guides, excluding Sowon. But Sowon is still on both app and website, and Gfriend content is still in the museum. So it appears a decision has still not been reached. Weverse membership. So Buddy membership is basically a subscription you pay for to get exclusive content on Weverse. Currently, Buddy membership expires in September 2021, so naturally Buddies asked for refunds. On June 3rd, Source Music released an update on membership refunds. The statement revealed that refunds would be given in Weverse cash, instead of actual money, so we can only use the money Weverse refunded us when buying other products from Weverse. Somewhat unrelated, but Source Music released this statement at 6 p.m. KST on June 3 RD, the exact same day and time Unha released her new OST, and June 3rd is also Sin B's birthday. A small thing, but it's a bad look, especially since the company said they would still support the members. But hey, at least we can buy Gfriend merch on Weverse with this Weverse cash now, right? We can buy SOTS, the only album still in stock. Or we can buy Gfriend merch. The only item available is this light stick case. Like deadass, not even the light stick but the case. There was a lot of outrage over this decision. Not only were fans upset, but K-Media wrote articles, and even some lawyers chimed in. Basically, they claimed that this refund policy could be a violation of the Commerce Act. The public anger and possible legal pressure have eventually got to Source Music because on June 9th, They posted an updated statement on Weverse. Fans who wanted refunds could now receive them in Weverse Cash or actual cash after filling out a form that would be emailed to them. The Google form asked for information such as the email addresses and bank account numbers of those seeking refunds. But apparently they forget to make the form private because they accidentally leaked the personal info of 22 fans who submitted the form in a 9-minute period. The news of the leak started to spread. Official agencies such as the Personal Information Protection Commission reported they were looking into the situation. However, the company itself did not acknowledge the leak at all. Instead, they tried to settle things quietly. Fans who were affected by the leak shared screenshots of emails the company sent them. Fans were offered 100,000 Korean wons as compensation. There was still no apology, and many fans considered this as a bribe to console us and stop us from talking more about the issue. All in all, the contract termination was handled poorly and extremely rushed. The company is clearly incompetent. They treated fans very poorly, botched the refund process, and leaked consumers' private information. Gfriend members, however, are free and still active. They have personal Instagram accounts where they are still posting actively.